everyone, welcome to the class application of BIM technology. Revens provides the functions of camera, reader, and walkthrough. In this lesson, we will talk about the creation of photos and read pictures. The main knowledge points involved are the use of camera, setting the reader, parameters, export the read pictures.
This is a read picture of the dormitory corridor. Open the software. We open the project file, the site of the dormitory. In the first floor plan view, zoom in on the corridor area in the middle of the dormitory. After the placing is set, you need to know the setting of several properties before shooting. Select View, select Camera. In the option bars, check Perspective. Perspective indicates that a perspective picture can be generated. If it is unchecked, a three-dimensional orthogonal picture can be generated. Offset. The offset is usually the height of the camera relative to this plane when the walkthrough path is created in plan view. For example, 1750 presents a height of 1.75, which is equivalent to the average height of the adult man. If you increase the offset, you can have the effect of hovering over the air. From which floor offset the camera is based on. In the following figure, it is based on the first floor plan. The effect of camera going upstairs and downstairs can be achieved by adjusting the floor behind from. Put the camera here. Left click. The view automatically jumps to the 3D view. At this point, you will find this view in the project browser. Select it, right-click, and rename it to Dormitory Corridor. Dormitory corridor view and first floor view. In this view, right-click and select Zoom to Fit. You can see the entire graphic area and select this range. At this point, the camera in the first floor plan view is also activated. The triangle here represents the camera's range and depth of field. The red drag here indicates the keyframe and can be moved. In the dormitory corridor views window, you can drag these control points to expand the field of view. The window is enlarged to the camera in the first floor plan view while making changes. In this view, change the layer style to realistic. In this way, we finished taking the photo. Next, let's render. Select View. In the Presentation panel, click Render. Before rendering, we introduce the rendering function. The parameter setting for rendering photos are all the same. Select range and the render area boundary appearance in the arrangement. Select this boundary to adjust the model to the appropriate rendering size. If the range is unchecked, the default 3D view is the rendering view. Rendering quality. The default setting is draft, and the rendering speed is the fastest. Through it, you can quickly get an approximate rendering effect for further adjustment. The rendering speed of other options is from fast to slow, and the rendering quality is from low to high. Edit custom setting for rendering quality. Select Edit, open rendering quality setting. You can set custom view specific quality of rendered image. Here we choose draft. Output setting. If used only for the rendered image you view, you can directly select the screen by default. The size of the output image after rendering is equal to the size displayed on the screen when rendering. If the results rendered image needs to be printed, if you select the printer, the width, height, and uncompressed image size will automatically calculate the size and file size of the rendered image according to these settings. The higher the value of the image size resolution and accuracy, the longer it takes to generate a rendered image. We need to pay attention here. When you select a printer, you need to specify the DPI to use when printing the image. DPI reference to dots per inch. Lighting scheme settings. Select the desired scheme under the scheme. If you choose sun only in the scheme, you need to make sunset. Choose a sun location. If you select artificial only, artificial lights is effective. Control artificial lights in rendered images, create light groups, and add light fixture to light groups. You can also dim or turn on or off light groups or individual lighting fixtures. Because we don't have lights here, so here's the choice exterior sun only. There are many choices for background. Go to the style. You can choose an image as our rendering background. The exposure of the rendered image. Go to the exposure control. In its dialog box, you can set the exposure value, highlights, shadows, saturation, white point of the image. Problems such as too bright or too dark of the rendered image can be adjusted in the exposure control without the need to re-render. Note: These render settings are related to specific views. They are saved as part of the view properties. If you need to apply these settings to other 3D views, use the view template. After the setting is completed, click Render in the rendering dialog to start rendering. We need to wait. Start rendering and pop up the rendering progress bar to show the rendering progress. After rendering is completed, you can click Save to Project, and the name is Dormitory Corridor. Okay. You can also export to different files of type. At this point, we can see that the rendering image is saved in the project rendering.
Everyone, that's all for today's class. See you